Okay, so finally let's have a look at the dream plane for all of us, the VisionJet. In Aero Expo Friedrichshafen 2023, I was able to have a long conversation with Stefano Cestarelli about the amazing Cirrus Vision Jet, your personal single-engine jet, the machine every Cirrus SR owner dreams with. Roughly €1 million cheaper than similar specs turboprops, it makes more than 300 knots cruise speed and can seat 7 people with a max range of 1,275 nautical miles. This means you can reach all West Europe from Madrid, even get to the south of Norway or Greece on a single but probably very long flight. With a VisionJet you can fly to Guinea Equatorial from the south of Spain in just 2 hops. We're finally in our dream plane here with Stefano Cestarelli, and we are going to talk about why this is the perfect plane to transition from a smaller booster plane, as is my case, an SR22, and why it's a much smoother transition than any other type of bigger level plane like could be a turboprop.
This was designed in purpose for an owner pilot, so everything is designed to be easy to manage and with a very little workload for the pilot, and in order to increase the safety. So, generally speaking, the very light jets or turboprops are designed with in mind a professional pilot. You can detect that even accessing to the pilot seat is not easy in a normal small jet or a turboprop, because normally the owner is in the back. In this case, everything is reversed. The nice seats are the pilot and co-pilot. Me and my wife, for example, we want to have a nice seat, comfortable, easy to access, with space and with a nice visibility outside, because we like to look outside, take pictures, enjoy the flight. And the development of the airplane was, since the beginning, designed to be very easy for the pilot in order to increase the safety.
Well, how much time will I need as a SR22 owner to transition into a VisionJet? How many hours of the training? What's recommended?
The type rating takes 2 weeks. The first week is mainly ground school systems dedicated to understand the machine. Second week is mainly dedicated to flight and flight simulator. Okay. At the end of the second week, there will be an exam. And then the pilots, 99% are getting their license.
Only in 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
That's amazing. And do I need to go to America, to the US?
We have 2 locations for the type rating. One is in USA, in our Vision Center in Tennessee. And the other one is in Poland.
Oh, amazing.
So we can get the FAA license in USA and the EASA license in.
Do I have to be instrument rated to fly this plane?
Yes.
It's mandatory?
Yes. The requirements are PPL and IFR.
IFR. Do you know if the new BIR is valid, European BIR, or I need CBIR?
You need the full IFR.
Full IFR, yes. Okay. So BIR won't work?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now let's get serious and let's be direct to the point. Why is this a better plane than the competition? Just tell us what you think and why I should not get the competition. I won't mention them, but what makes the VisionJet unique?
It is clearly unique because it is the only airplane with the full safety features. We have the famous Cirrus parachute for the whole airplane. In case something very critical happens, the pilot can decide to pull the handle and get to the ground with the people inside the airplane and let's say sacrifice the airplane, we say, and save their lives. More than this, we have the famous safe return system, which is available, easy to access for any of the passengers in case there is a pilot incapacitation. So in that case, anybody can push the button and the airplane itself will launch the Mayday call to the controllers, put the emergency code in the transponder, decide which is the best airport to land, perform the procedure, make the calls to the controllers in order to tell we are landing in 12 minutes, we are landing in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes and so on. Deploy the flaps, the gear, and the flaps again, and then touch down, brake, and stop at the end of the runway. So this will be an incredible addition to the famous safety record of Cirrus. More than this, this is the smallest jet in the market, but the cabin itself is very comfortable, big. So it is like a big SUV. We can host 5 adults, including the pilot, plus 2 kids, with a weight limit of 90 pounds. The cabin is really very comfortable. This is the most advanced airplane in many ways.
Yes. I'd like to get 3 figures. Price of this bird, how long is the waiting time, and what amount you expect to take a position in the order, if you can disclose that information, of course.
Sure. It is public information. You can place a position order with a deposit of $100,000, and after this you will get a position number, which will be your position in the production line in the future. This is theoretically now, delivery will be theoretically in 2027, because we have a very long
2027?
Very long backlog. But in the same time, I can tell you that every now and then there are some opportunities to get an earlier delivery for the position holders. So some of the position owners now are, maybe they placed the order many years ago, they changed their mind, somebody lost his medical, somebody bought another airplane, or became a fan of boating and they changed their mind. And every now and then there are some positions coming available, so production slot available. So the position holders who are ready to make the investment, they can get a much earlier position.
And the retailer price?
The total price is currently $3.3 million, including a full options airplane, so fully loaded, all the options included, and including 2 years of engine program, full maintenance, recurrent training for the pilot.
Full maintenance, you mean the 2 years, everything in the maintenance is included in the price you said?
Yes.
Oh, for 2 years?
2 years, 300 hours total.
Wow.
So anything related to maintenance, including the consumables, the tires, the brake pads, the brake discs, everything is included.
Okay.
And once you reach the end of the period, you will renew the program. Okay. And this is beautiful because it is a no-brainer. You go to the service center, you ask them to do everything because everything is already paid for.
Okay. Can that be serviced in Spain in the Sabadell, in Swiss?
Any Swiss is fully certified for the VisionJet.
Okay, amazing. Okay, thank you very much, Stefano.
Thanks very much.